Well, the mother of the two brothers suspected of carrying out the Boston bombing says her sons were innocent and that America took them away.
Why? I thought America is gonna protect us, our kids. It's gonna be safe for any reason, but it happened opposite. My kids America took my kids away from me. Only America. What have you done with my son? He was alive. Why did they need to kill him? Why didn't send him to the Guantanamo or whatever? Why did they kill him? Why? Why did they have to kill him? They got him alive, right? He was in their hands.
Zubaydah Tsarnaev accused the U.S. security services of needlessly and cruelly killing her eldest son. She tearfully expressed regret that the family ever moved to the United States. The parents have repeatedly announced that their sons were set up by the FBI. The younger brother, Johar, is currently hospitalized due to a gunshot wound in his throat. He has been charged with federal terror offenses over the twin blasts on April the 15th. His older brother, Tamerlan, was killed in a shootout during a massive manhunt. American authorities are yet to provide any information on the motive behind the attacks that some say was an inside job. Well, to discuss that a bit further, now joined with Mr. Wayne Madsen, who is an investigative journalist who's joining us now on the line from Tampa, Florida. Mr. Madsen, thanks a lot for joining us. Now, how do you react to this mother's statement about her sons being killed, one of her sons being killed and the other being injured?
Well, I think there's some evidence that the mother is correct about her, at least the older son, Tamerlan Tsarnaev, being co-opted either as an asset or some sort of an agent or informant by the Central Intelligence Agency. I would draw attention to two news reports, one out of Izvestia in Moscow that states that a leak of internal Republic of Georgia Interior Ministry documents show that, in fact, Tamerlan Tsarnaev attended CIA-sponsored seminars in Tbilisi in Georgia between January and July of 2012, last year, and these were actually conducted by a group called the Jamestown Foundation out of Washington that was founded in 1984, incidentally, by CIA Director William Casey. So there's actual evidence that Jamestown Foundation has ties, very significant ties to the CIA. I would also draw attention to a leaked State Department cable from 18 November 2009. This was part of the WikiLeaks leak of cables, where the head of the Russia desk for the U.S. National Security Council was in Moscow. His name is Howard Solomon, and he was told by the Russian National Security Secretary named Vladimir Nazarov that the Russians had documented evidence of connections between terrorists in the North Caucasus, groups in Afghanistan and Iraq, and British intelligence in London. And Mr. Nazarov added that U.S. NGOs in the North Caucasus, including Chechnya, fostered separatist and extremist sentiments in the region, and that this was a, quote, sore subject, unquote, for leaders in the North Caucasus. So I think we have pretty much solid evidence the Central Intelligence Agency has, with the cooperation of Saudi Arabia and Qatar and the Salafist groups active in the North Caucasus. The CIA has been promoting, advocating, and giving material support to these terrorists operating in the southern region of Russia.
All right, we'll have to leave it there for now, but of course we do appreciate the information you gave us as well as your insight. That was Mr. Wayne Madsen speaking to us live on the line from Tampa, Florida.